Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And for today, the pick a card we're gonna do, I was like, I wanna do this. I did this on TikTok. Follow me over there if you want. I did next 3 days and I was like, I actually like this, so I'm gonna bring this over to YouTube and do it here. So if you like these, let me know and I'll do more of them. But yes, so we're gonna just go straight into this. By the way, I'm gonna show you each deck and the bottom card, so do not get deceived by the card that's on the bottom of the deck, because that can usually mean the opposite depending on what we're looking at. So this might even come up in the reading at all, but this is the card for group number 1. Okay, so just whatever image you feel kind of more drawn to. Okay, this is the image. Just look at the image, not the meaning of the card. If you know tarot, that's basically why I'm saying that, because a lot of you will know the meanings. This is group number 2, and then group number 3. Okay, let me know if you actually like choosing like that. I know some people wouldn't. You see, that's the thing. I can, in the back of my head, I'm like, there's some people who just need crystals. I wish I had more. Sorry, I don't. I do like, but I don't like using my crystals all the time. I know I say that every time, but like I feel like it disturbs them. Also, they're my crystals, so for me, I feel like showing people on YouTube my crystals kind of defeats the purpose of me owning crystals. I hope people understand that. Whatever pile you decide to choose, the timestamp is down below in the description box, and I will see you in a second. Okay, hello group number 1. So I've already pulled cards just so it's less time. So we had I think it was the 3 of Wands was on the bottom, and now we have the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever you were looking out that window and daydreaming about, feel like in the next 3 days something will present itself to you. And to be honest, I'm looking at this and I don't actually feel like you have any real challenges, other than I think that there has been someone recently that has went through a transition. Okay, we have the Death card. It could actually be that you've lost someone recently, but because of the cards that are all here, I feel like this is something that is it's happened now. I feel like you've been sensing something like a transition or losing someone or grief or something along those lines. You've been sensing it for a while, and now it's actually in your physical reality, this like death feeling of like something new is starting. Okay, so that is good. And you have the Empress here as well, so she's sitting on this stump, so that's below the Death card. And I feel like just whatever has been going on, whatever hard things have been going on the past week or a couple of weeks with your family, the Empress is sort of saying now that conversations are going to be a little bit more compassionate, a little bit more grounded and resting, in a like peaceful rest kind of a way, because the Empress is just like, let's just chill. Let's just chill by the tree trunk, by the graveside, go and visit someone, visit the people that we love. This is the kind of energy the next 3 days, okay? It's just very much about resting. And a lot of people talking about going and having kind of a restful weekend or whatever, okay? So it depends on when you're seeing this. I do want to say you have a lot of major arcana. You have the Wheel of Fortune. These are all in a line. So this, when I see this in tarot, it's like, this is a really good couple of days coming. You have the Wheel of Fortune, you have Temperance, and then you also have at the very top the Sun. So there could be a kid's birthday party coming up, where I'm just seeing people gathering and there's children. So it could be that, or it could be that you are gathering and it might feel like, because of this coming together, everything feels a little bit like you're brought back to your innocence, okay, in some way, shape or form. So with the Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, it's like everything is coming back into balance these next 3 days, and it's going to be really, really good. I do see as well that there could be some sort of a connection, this Page of Wands. So someone that is musical, they might even decide to play a little song. Someone that is musical, there's going to be a real, this is a highlight, a big highlight. The main sort of purpose with this week is to pay attention to who this Page of Wands is. They also pay attention to the t-shirt that they're wearing. The sort of print that they're wearing will give off some sort of divine wisdom that this Temperance card is sort of trying to show me anyway. Okay. Yeah, because it's like there's something in them, just even the way that their face is with this Page of Wands, just even the way that their face sort of is kind of giving me similar vibes. There's something in them that either you see in yourself or you see in them, okay? And again, this could actually be a relation as well for some people. It's not all romantic, but mainly the main vibe is because below that Page of Wands, I do have the Ace of Cups. So there's something romantic, or there's a lot of compassion in the next 3 days. There's like there's a lot of love for your family, okay? I don't mean it in that way. That is incest. We don't want to talk about that on here, okay? Yeah. And let me see, what else do I want to look at here? Okay. This, for anyone that is interested in a boss as well, okay, there could be something to do with that. There could be a little bit of more time in the next 3 days to, if you've been feeling like you've not been having a lot of fun at work, that's going to start to loosen up a little bit. You're going to be able to have more fun at work. There could be someone that you're really, really close to, and maybe that you've been kind of distant with that situation. It's going to change. Someone at work is going to come back, or maybe they've been on a holiday, or you've been away from work and you're just kind of lucky and glad to see them again. I feel like that is something that is going to happen as well. And that's where this Wheel of Fortune sort of comes in here. It's like, this is the thing that's going to sort of come back. So you've been missing someone, they've been, you know, set sail on a different path, they've been on holiday. I just see something like overseas. So someone's coming back, someone is coming, I'm hearing is coming back, but also this could be a new chapter as well for some people with the Ace of Cups, okay? But 100% your external world is coming back into balance. So if you felt like everything has just been a shambles, that death card being in the position that it is sort of showing that it had to happen that way, and now the Six of Pentacles is here. So you're going to feel like the spiritual world is supporting you now with this transition, this change that you went through. And your work is going to have a lot of interest. It really does feel like something connected to work has to do with this Page of Wands, okay? And you might have been getting some dreams about someone. You might have been getting some sort of dreams about someone. So yeah, it's like you've sort of let go of wanting to control certain things, which is great. But with that, and you've been calmed down, you've calmed down a lot more, okay? You're sort of being a little bit more patient. I feel like now everything about this energy is super rewarding, okay? Let me see. Yeah, there's a real soulmate connection coming through. I don't normally ever say that, but there is. You have on one side the High Priestess, you have the Sun, and it keeps coming back to this Page of Wands, whoever they are, they're musical. There's something about this Page of Wands that makes you feel like, even though they might be younger than you feel like their work ethic or their talent is something that really draws you in. Okay, what does this High Priestess want to say right now? The Invisible Shield. That's what I feel like has been happening with that Death card and everything. You've had some sort of like an invisible shield. It might feel like you've been sort of left to do things on your own. You've been left to figure things out on your own. You felt like you were being like protected, but at the same time you didn't really understand it. Okay, so I just feel like this Empress here now is your higher self. These two cards are actually connecting, talking to each other. She, higher self, divine feminine, is telling you, earth feminine, to sort of pull it back now, relax, trust the process, and that everything is sort of just going to fall back into place. Because what they've tried to show you is that you've been trying too hard, and I'm hearing you just needed to find some stillness this week, and that's what they tested you with. They've been like, listen, we can cause a little bit of commotion here so that you stop and think, wait, I need to calm down. So that is like, that's the main thing that I'm getting here. But overall, really good cards. You have a lot of major arcana. I want to say that with your work, it's going to be coming back into balance, and your work is going to have, like I said, Sun card again is confirming this. You're going to have a lot of fun with the people at work, and if you're going on some sort of a work trip, going to be amazing. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, very. You have the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. Really, really, really abundant. Meeting your soul tribe is a big, big thing. And through that, meeting your soul tribe, you could end up finding someone that just makes you happy all round. The next 3 days is just one big, massive, happy rainbow. And there is a little bit of that gay stuff going on as well for some people. Okay? Because yeah, one thing I do want to say, this Ace of Pentacles could cause your routine to change. Okay? That's one thing. Your routine might start wanting to change because of this. So I hope that helped. Group number 1. Leave a comment down below, maybe in a couple of days, and let me know how it goes, if this does make sense and it does actually come true. Because these are general, I'm trying to like mix it up a little bit, but I always get stuck with one scenario and then I'm like, ah, shit. But I just can't go off of what I feel and see. So I hope that helps somebody. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the future. Goodbye. Okay, hello group number 2. So on the bottom of the deck, I forget what you had. You had, my god, I forgot what it was. You had 5 of Cups. Now you have 6 of Swords. Okay, and it's kind of funny because the energy with the 5 of Cups and this, it's definitely time. The next 3 days is about moving on from something. And I just want to start off with saying that whatever happens this week, I will need a few clarifiers because we have a few little challenges that I want to just look a little deeper into. I'll be clarifying with this little mini deck. So I want to start off with saying that the purpose of the next 3 days is to heal, okay? Because right below this Hanged Man, I have the Hermit. So the purpose of this week is definitely for you to see something that you haven't been seeing clearly. You've been, maybe for some people, you've been waiting for a secret or something to be revealed, because it could be that as well. Like you've been keeping a secret from someone, or someone's not been fully been told the truth, and you've been waiting. I feel like by the end of the next 3 days, we have Judgment. So whatever has been trying to be hidden away is going to come straight up to the surface. This is going to birth a new sort of beginning, and you can't really come back from this card. Meaning that everything moving forward will be revealed, and it's going to be for the better of everyone involved, okay? And what it is revealing is, it's going to reveal some toxic, addictive behavior that has to do with this, okay? So there is money was slowly going somewhere else. This money was going towards this devil, or this devil has been taking a little bit of this money, okay? And it's made a relationship or a connection or a situation weakened, and there's been a lot of stress because of this. Now, this Knight of Pentacles didn't really notice where this money was going to. They didn't really think that it was that big of a deal, but now there is other people seeing it for what it is. Okay, now I'm not sure what the situation is, but this Knight of Pentacles is not going to like that people are getting involved. There's going to be anger here with this. Okay, next few days there's going to be sort of like this frustration of, why did you tell people, or why is this a big deal, or what? And it's going to, if it is to do with their work, because it could be that they are using money, using their money, their work money even, it could be that, and spending on things that is not serving them. Okay, now I want to just clarify, who is this? Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles has to do with this 6 that was on the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords. Okay, so it's time for someone to move on. Their mental state is not dealing with things in the way they really just instead, because what that Knight of Wands is Knight of Pentacles, sorry, is looking at is this. Okay, which we'll talk about that in a little. This is weakness, okay, because it's reversed. So their mental state is not strong at the minute. Okay, that's basically all that means. And maybe instead of spending their money on things that do not serve them, they need to spend a little bit of money on getting some help. Okay, and I think that that's a conversation that they don't want to talk about. Okay, because yeah, they right now someone in your circle, someone in your life doesn't want to talk about this. For them, you don't need to get involved. This is not your business to structure my life. It's not up to you to be involved in my routines. Why are you getting involved in my routines? Someone is bossing someone else around about routine, and it's turned into something that is like everyone's energy has been a little bit scattered recently. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Okay, just to pull one for this as well. Yeah, Tower reverse. Now this Tower reverse is later on down the line. So this is probably in like a couple, like I'm hearing like four or 5 days later maybe, or could be 5 weeks later, I don't know. But this Tower card is basically saying that eventually whoever this is about, whoever is spending money on things that they shouldn't be spending it on, it will all come to the surface and they will realize internally that they're not okay. Okay, because the Tower reversed is basically, it's nothing externally happening, like the world's not crashing. It's more so of they're realizing within that they're not okay. Okay, and this is fine. We all go through this. It's nothing to be worried about. But in the next 3 days, there's just going to be a theme of, you know, we need to realize and focus on what is not working right now. Okay, let me see, is there anything else here? There's big emphasis on these two as well, because this is again that 5 and this is this 9. The way that they're working together, this is like you or them are really caught up in their head. Like they cannot sleep. If your sleeping has been off, and if this is a partner, you probably can't even sleep because they can't sleep. There's just this real agitation because there's this worry of as well maybe being kicked out, or maybe losing your job, or maybe there's a stress, there's an anxiety around the financial situation in life right now. And I know that that's a global thing, but it's affecting you in your relationships or whoever this has to do with. It's just really, I'm also hearing, wake the fuck up. I'm hearing that because that's what that Knight of Swords is shouting at. Everybody needs to wake the fuck up. And that is not a good energy. Yes, I believe that people should, you know, do that. But is that supposed to happen? Is everybody supposed to just wake them up? I think this is where we need to get to the bottom of. Where are people are interfering, okay? People are going a little bit too hardcore with their wisdom as well. So this is the energy around this feels like I'm too confused as to who is right and who is wrong. Because with the strength being reversed, it's like nobody's really helping each other properly in regards to what Tara was saying, because right underneath the strength card again is the devil card. So the devil is sort of saying that I want to control how you go about doing this. I want to control you with my words. Someone is trying to control someone with their words, either through lying or through, there's just a little bit of that going on. And it's a protection thing, because there's this, you've gone into this fear mode. This hanged man is sort of sitting there and feeling like this needs to be done now. And that's what the control is. It's like, just let this play its course, because you need to let people who are going through pain sort of go through it. You can only help to some extent, okay? Yeah, and this as well, this communication. If you can't sleep, if you can't get out of your head, talk to somebody. Just talk to somebody. It could be, you don't have to go and talk to them about your problems, but you can go and talk to them and just like chat about whatever, okay? Yeah. Let me see. And this is what this Hermit card sort of connecting to as well, is that your soul, okay, this is your soul, the little lantern here. Your soul is sort of shining a light on this as well. Is there are certain conversations that you have been having recently that haven't really been healing or helping you or the other person. And now you need to really like sort of let things go, because what's behind the Hermit here is this like letting things just, it's like, let the gods deal with this. That's the way I'm hearing with this. It's like, let the gods deal with it, okay? Because the biggest thing here with this is, again, that Six of Swords. Once you just sort of let yourself stop trying to control the situation, you're going to then feel more grounded and be able to control it a lot better. Because what happens is, when people freak out and try to control things when things are in this kind of energy, it actually puts it in more chaotic energy and things are more out of control. Because really, you are only really in control when you are mentally, emotionally, and just physically strong enough. And right now, you or them or the whole situation just needs a little bit of divine intervention, okay? And that is what's going to happen, and it's all going to be okay. Everything is going to be fine. So that is kind of what I want to say with that. Let me see. I'm being called to that devil card, because the devil is an inner demon, okay? It's nothing, there's nothing woo-woo or haunted in your house or anything like that. It's just talking to your soul, talking to yourself, okay? Realizing that is what these two are wanting to talk about, okay? Let's talk about your demons. Let your soul shine a light on what is holding you back, okay? So this is spirit communication process. I'll just read a little thing here. This doesn't I'm just gonna look at words. I'm just hearing feel into the essence of like just being aware that you have a soul. Little things like that. Just being aware by meditating or sitting there and asking to sort of feel your soul. Sounds stupid to some people, but actually just, can I feel my soul right now? And then have a conversation. You don't have to see anything. You don't really have to. All you really need to feel is that your heart sort of like lights up a little bit. You don't have to see a light. You just have to be like, I want to talk to my soul and have a conversation with yourself, okay? Because that is going to relieve all of this. Once you have a conversation with yourself is your soul, okay? And then you can sort of switch the whole thing around. You can sort of acknowledge and pay attention to your own demons and their demons and see how both of them have been helping each other feed the problem, okay? Now this is a very next 3 days is very intense. To be honest, this is a general reading, so do not take this so serious. This is just me reading the cards and not holding back. So for some people this might help, for some people this might freak them out and be like, oh my god, and they get paranoid. Do not get paranoid. This is a tarot reading on YouTube, okay? I just don't like to filter myself. So yeah, hope that helped somebody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Okay, hello group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Now I've pre-pulled cards, and now you have the Ace of Pentacles. Always when I look at this Ace of Pentacles, it's like a boulder, and in behind it, when you push it away, there's like a little cave, and it lets out more squirrels or more rats, or I don't know. We never know what's behind that this pentacle in particular. I always feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, the nocturnal animals, we are moving into the winter months. Things are changing already. We can feel it in the air. Summer's sort of starting to end. In the next 3 days, okay, remember this is general, okay, but I'm going to read what I feel and what I see. For most of you, I do feel like either you're going to find out a secret, you're definitely finding something out, or you're going to have clues to something that you've been suspicious about. For some of you, you aren't suspicious about this at all, and it's going to be revealed. Now, the thing about it is, nothing about this feels like the end of the world. We have the World card here. This is sort of showing me that whatever this has to do with, it could have something to do with a father figure or a family member, or you're going to be, if you're at some sort of townhouse, okay, if you're traveling in the next 3 days to go visit your family or go to someone's like farmhouse or somewhere that's a little bit out, like an Airbnb or something like that with a group of people. There is a group of people situation happening here because of 3 of Cups. Some sort of like a get together happening with your tribe, your people. So it's not just family, but for some people you could be going to like a family style home with friends. Okay, that could be something as well. In the next 3 days. So obviously some people will already know that, they'll be knowing the plans. But to start off, the purpose of the next couple of days, the main energy that I'm getting is the Sun card, okay? And with this Sun card, she is spinning the wheel and she's, you know, doing her thing. Okay, she's got 2 kids there. So the main thing with this is that right above her is these 3 amigos here having fun, okay? So I'm not sure what the situation is, but what I'm hearing is you are all grown up now. And whatever this is, you need to deal with it in a grown-up way, and you need to find your, you know, find your inner child, but also find that not everything is sunshine, okay? Because beneath the Sun card, I have the 7 of Cups, okay? So something is, with that wheel, it's like eventually something, they're, you know, gonna run out of thread, and you're gonna have to, there's just a little bit of like a a delay with something, okay? Because right beside that I have the Death card reversed. So the next 3 days is not going to reveal whatever this is. You're not going to fully find out, or if you do find out, other people aren't allowed to know, or it's like this. This is the way it feels. But to be honest, I would want to just get that out of the way straight away and say that this could be a really positive thing, and someone made it seem like it was worse. Like someone could be coming out of the closet and everybody's like, it's fine though, like what's a big deal? Something like that. Or it could be the other way, where someone thinks it's not that big of a deal and you're like, oh, this is kind of a big deal. So it's hard for me, because group number 2 was more of a, like, this is not a good situation. This is like, I don't know. Tarot is not saying if it's good or if it's bad. It's just saying it's going to happen. Okay, this is a lesson that everybody involved needs to sort of know about. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be coming from this King of Swords. Okay, so an older masculine individual that comes across as someone who is very like confident. Okay, their energy is, they're always sort of the first person to say something, or they're always the first person to organize or do the thing that people want them to do. Like the way that I see this is like, it's this guy on this other side of the fence. Okay, so pay attention to who's the one outside doing a lot of the work. Why are they outside doing a lot of the work? Could be because they're trying to not deal with something that they are holding in. And I'm not sure if it's they're holding it in about themselves, but I do think that they're trying to keep people distracted, whether that's for a good reason or for not such a good reason. I don't know. This is very interesting. So if this happens, please let me know what is happening, because I'd be interested to hear about this. Yeah. So, oh my god, like that is crazy how this all is connecting. Yeah, it's like, it could also be, if there's twins involved, could have something to do with the twin. Or it could have something to do with someone's sibling. There's just a family, sibling, cousin. There's a connection like that. And that's why I think that 10 of Pentacles is here as well. Like, it could be finding out from a friend something about their brother or their family situation. Okay, there's a lot here. But yeah, the end result is you don't know. We have this, okay? I feel like, and that is connecting with this Death card. So there's nothing is ending properly here just yet. Like, you're going to know your stand on this, but it's not your place to be involved in this. So you're going to have to either be shutting it up and not saying anything and just letting this be as it's supposed to be. If you do that, just like if this is a secret, you gotta keep it. I'm hearing the Pretty Little Liars theme song. God, is he great? Whatever the fucking words are. Yeah, like I got this, the 9 of Pentacles reversed. So if you don't keep the secret, it's not going to be very rewarding for you. That's what I'm trying to say. So just, if you feel like this is something you need to say about, I'm just like, because I don't know the situation. So if it's something you feel like you have to say something because it doesn't sit well with you, you're gonna know that there's gonna be consequences with that. If it's something that, and the vice versa, if it's something that you're like so excited and you shouldn't have told somebody, then it's if you're being told to keep a secret in this situation, I'm saying that it's just, I'm not saying what to do, what's the right choice. I'm just saying that there's going to be a consequence. You're going to lose something, so know what you're going to lose before you open up about something. Okay? It's definitely, this Hermit as well is he's facing, shining a light. So below this three of cups, we have the Sun card, and here this Hermit is facing this card, shining a light on this friend group. So it really feels like the next 3 days has something big to do with shining a light. You guys are in the highlight. The main theme for the next 3 days is, what is this friend group up to? Okay? And it's about, this celebration is going to make sure that people are slowly getting on the right page with things, and everybody is sort of knowing where everyone else is at. If this is like a get together and you're just sort of catching up, it does also feel like a reunion sort of thing, because that's what this could signify. So this could be just like a reunion, a get together, and through that it's going to be very beneficial as well. So there might not be this big reveal, but for some people it could, the next 3 days could be that meeting everybody, seeing everybody again, reuniting with them all is going to make you feel like you've healed something in yourself. Okay, so that's one thing that I want to get to there with that. What about this now? Could be a proposal. Could be you're being told to keep a secret about a proposal here, just with this card. He's holding up a pen. He's holding up like an apple. I'm thinking on the apple and how that's connected to like partnerships and like love magic and stuff like that. This is a spellcaster's tarot. And then I have this as well. So it's like you need to wait for this to be announced and everything so that you can be like whatever. But yeah, it just feels like whatever is going to be happening, you're going to be working together with your friend group on something special or helping someone deal with something. I don't really feel like this affects you. So there's nothing for you to be worried about, because we have the death card reversed. It's like, this isn't your transformation. This is someone else's, but someone else is going to say it to you, and then in the end, you're going to have this energy. So that's kind of all that I'm getting with that. Yeah, it has something to do with a family situation, okay? Something about family matters that are not going to be going ahead just yet, but they're being talked about right now because of this Three of Pentacles. They're being like presented, something that is happening, being presented. Cool. Okay, that's interesting energy. One more of these and then I will be done. There's the spirit message. We have intuitive walking. You feel like you want to spread the rumors. No, I'm joking. You feel like you want to like go for a walk, go for a walk. I feel like you're going to be just feel like you're going to be in nature. You're going to be close to nature where you can go for an intuitive walk and get in a lot of this energy as well. Go for a little walk at night. I think that is, yeah, basically go for a walk. If you feel like you need to talk to somebody, talk to nature. Go out to nature and talk to yourself. That's the best way some people can't really talk in their head to themselves, so they actually have to go out and talk to themselves, which is not a bad thing. I wish I did that more often, because my head's constantly talking to itself all the time, and then half the time I can't hear people when they're talking to me because I'm crazy boy in my head. Jokes, I'm not crazy. But if anybody heard what I hear, they would think you need a good dose of some sort of medication to stop that. So yeah, but that also does help people as well. Like it would help someone like me going out and like just talking so that you can get it more grounded, because first of all, grounding by going into nature and then physically talking makes everything easier to understand. Okay, because if you have all of these voices in your head with different opinions, and then you're like, wait, can we all just stop? That's kind of what it's like when we're surrounded by a lot of influential energies from different people. You're going to be hearing, if you're very intuitive, you're going to be hearing someone else's perspective in your head, and then you're going to be hearing what they think, and then you're going to be hearing, and you don't know who's talking. Okay, so this is like telepathic. This is a pathetic way to deal with things. Okay, just go out and talk to yourself. talk to nature and yourself. You're going to find the truth there. Okay. Yeah, this is a very long reading for the next 3 days, but I hope you have a fun time. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.